Hi, I'm Dan McLellan, the Chargers Rapid Reporter for CBSSports.com, and this is the Chargers Rapid Report Recap Show, where every single week I break down 3 of the top Rapid Reports, give you a little bit more information going into each week's game. Well, this is Week 16 of the NFL season, and the San Diego Chargers are still alive at 7-7, and they travel to take on the Detroit Lions, who are 9-5. Both teams are fighting to keep their playoff hopes alive. Here's a look at the first report.
Running back Ryan Matthews has exploded for 453 rushing yards and 3 rushing touchdowns in the last 4 games. Matthews is playing on the artificial field turf of Ford Field on Saturday. "I feel faster on turf than I do on grass," Matthews said. "It can also be a little bit more dangerous too because it doesn't really have any give. You have to be careful, but I feel faster and quicker on turf."
Over the last 4 weeks, Ryan Matthews has combined for over 450 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns. He has been the glue or the stimulus that has made the Chargers offense click. This week, Matthews should even be faster and sharper because he's playing on an artificial turf at Ford's Field. Even Matthews himself said he feels like he's faster when he's on an artificial turf. The one knock I have on Matthews so far is that he hasn't broken a run for 60 or 70 yards for a touchdown. I think that could happen this week, and if he does, it could be the spark that leads the Chargers to victory.
Lions wide receiver Calvin Johnson has 14 touchdowns this season. The Chargers defense must prevent Johnson from taking over the game, according to free safety Eric Weddle. "Don't give up anything easy," Weddle said of defending Johnson. "Don't let him split double coverage and get over the top. Just be smart. He's going to get catches, but limit his yards after catch and make it hard for him."
This key is not so different than a week ago when it was limit Ray Rice. Ray Rice had an impact on the game. In fact, the first play from scrimmage, he ran for 21 yards. But he didn't take over the game. And the Chargers need to do the same thing this week with Calvin Johnson. Johnson's going to get his touches. He may even get into the end zone for a touchdown. If he does, that's okay. What you don't want to have happen is Johnson have a performance against the Chargers like Plexico Burress of the Jets did with 3 touchdowns. You want to limit his impact on the game. If the Chargers defense can hold the Lions to less than 20 points, likely the Chargers are going to win the game. In all 5 of the losses the Lions have had this season, they have scored 19 points or fewer. That's good news because the Chargers have given up at most 16 points in the last 4 weeks.
The Lions' defense is tied for 7th in the NFL with 38 sacks. "Their front 4 is very impressive," Coach Norv Turner said. "Their ends have double-digit sacks. They play extremely fast and they have a high-scoring offense. At home, they are able to get teams in a position where they can just come off and rush the passer, and they are very good at it."
For several weeks in a row, this key was no Rivers turnovers. I'm making this a little bit broader this week, and that is give Rivers good protection. For 3 weeks in a row, since the Chargers have gotten left tackle Jared Gaither, they have not given up a sack, and Rivers hasn't turned over the ball. Not giving up the sacks has also created situations for makeable third down conversion. It all comes together with the Chargers offense clicks when Rivers has protection, and when Rivers has protection, he doesn't turn the ball over. So, no Rivers turnovers is now transformed into give him protection. Once again, I'm Dan McLellan, your Chargers Rapid Reporter for CBSSports.com. Please visit CBS Sports nearly every single day for your latest Chargers information. You can also follow me on Twitter. My handle is San Diego Sports.